You try to mix it up, but let me tell you something. Same in my Dixie, same rowdy bunch with me. I'll be laid up in the dirt before you ever take it from me. So take the bull out the truck, take the bull out the mud, put him up in a PJ, he'll still try to get them 40 stuck. So line them up.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in, it's a Monday Night Primetime showdown between the San Francisco 49ers and our home team. It's our Monday night opener for the season. Both teams are set up, and off we go. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Running for the first time with a Tennessee rookie. This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
Throwing from the gun here. His throw finds Marvin Harrison Jr. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Give now to the running back. And his defense is firing to begin the season, huh? Great play to get him behind the line. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
It's McBride downfield, and he's got it. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. Give him 24 yards on that one. And it'll be 1st down, Houston.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
And he comes through big here. 9 yards. It's 2nd down.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
After a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that 1st down. Back-to-back carries here. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
Offense is set. 1st and 10. From the red zone now. He brings it in. And he's out just before he can hit the end zone. But what a nice 1st and goal here from the 2.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to me.
And he's in for the touchdown. The Oilers finish up an excellent opening series. Justin Tucker to try the point after. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. Following the penalty, the kick moves up, and he sends it away. And this one will not make it to the landing zone. So the same as it going out of bounds now. This is going to come out to the 40-yard line. Right up the gut. And he cuts it back right. He's off to the races. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers finish off their opening drive. So one snap, and they're in the end zone, Brock. Tell those stat keepers to be ready. Might be a very busy game for them.
I'm kind of up for that. You kind of like that little pace?
A hundo, partner, 100%.
And to do it on the ground to boot. What a way to begin the proceedings. The first punch thrown in the four-quarter boxing match ends up being a haymaker.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Returning it from the 4. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Completed over the middle. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
That can be a hopeless feeling when you fire a curl route right into zone coverage perfectly like that. Unless that curl happens to be right next to where one of your guys is sitting, that pass can hum in there and there's nothing this defense can do.
They'll run now on 2nd down. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. They made it to single yard that time. They're going to have to solve 3rd down and 4.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
49ers with an extra defensive back out there for this 3rd down play. Throw it. Complete beyond the marker. The ball's out. The ball's out. He lost it. And that's 49ers football. Well, they can't add anything after that recovery, partner, but they do take possession of the football.
Hey, a normal old stop with 3rd down just wasn't good enough for this crew. Nope, they had to rip the ball away from them literally in an impressive and dominant play that sets their offense up for success.
Get set. Run around, up.
1st down, Purdy to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And out of bounds right at the 40-yard line.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
5 still to go here. This is second down.
Outside. 22. Watch out.
This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. That play good for 17 and a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Get set. Get set. Up.
First carry here for Jordan James. And it'll be first and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
You spring a big game like that, Kate, on the interior, 9 times out of 10, that O-line decisively won their matchup with the big fellas up front. They got those pads down. They created leverage, and they opened up that running lane.
Outside. Stop.
First down, and they go right back to it. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
Still lined up at the 6. Here's second and goal.
Get set. 22. Watch out.
They give it to him up the middle. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers capitalize on that turnover and take the lead.
Kate, 2 offensive possessions, 2 offensive touchdowns, but even sweeter than that is 2 rushing touchdowns. You are setting a tone and a mindset, and this defense, they better regroup.
That one right down the middle. And the 49ers take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. Now Gonzalez on to kick this one away. Starting from the 5. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's first and 10. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
No gain on the play. It's third and 10.
So we're down to 3 quarters remaining in our opening weekend of football. It's a 14-7 game. Back to Houston in just a moment. Welcome back. We're all set to start the second. Offense already out to resume its drive. Throw here, third down. He throws a bullet to the set. He's got it deep downfield. He goes the distance. Touchdown, Houston. The Oilers can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Tucker on for the extra point. Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And the Oilers tie things up at 14. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Return coming from the 6. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Niners to the line. First and 10. Shotgun snap for Purdy. Finds him over the middle. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. Good hit, but Sure would have loved for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the first down. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that gives the 49ers the first. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Get set. 18, watch out.
Purdy on first down. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. Oh, and he can't follow through. He had the deep shot for a moment, Brock, but he bobbled it and drops it. Well, he connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series. He's the one driving it.
And they limit the damage just a few yards on that gain. That tackle made by Tremaine Edmonds.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on third down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6. To the air on 3rd and long. Kittle makes the catch. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that means it'll be first down San Francisco.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
First and 10 from the 43. Setting him on the dive. That one stopped right at the line for no gain. It's going to be second down.
It made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instinct come to life.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10.
Get set. 18, watch out.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Gain of about 8 here. Nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
7th play of the drive now as they need a yard here on 3rd down.
Outside. 18, 41.
Here's a give inside to James. And he has it up for that first down, but look at his teammates. They know something's up. Everybody looking at that flag on the field. Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. So they get dings for the holding. Got to wonder if that changes their call as they line this up for 3rd down.
18, watch out.
They kick the running back in motion. On 3rd down, Purdy. Got his man. Watkins has it. And their next snap is coming from that red zone as he reaches the 14. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a first down.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. Running with James. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Get set. Up.
They give left side to James. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
Outside.
3rd and long for him here. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that passing, Brock. Throwing into double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. Yeah, I experienced that as a player and now as a coach. Please don't do that again. Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
Now Gonzalez on to kick this one away. Has this at the 6. He dodged the tackle. He's racing past midfield. Into the red zone. And he does. Touchdown. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
After watching one kick get taken back, partner, let's see how well they can replicate it as this one's away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there, and that is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30.
27-yard line.
San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10.
Get set, get set. 18, watch out.
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Completed to his running back. There he goes again. And this gets the whole way down to the 11-yard line.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Malone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers get some late points and the lead. He's into the end zone and already at 3 rushing scores before halftime, Brock. So they either got to find a way to keep him out, or he's going to run his way into the record books if they're not careful. That one splits the uprights. And the 49ers push their lead to 3. Now Gonzalez on to kick this one away. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And this drive will start inside the 25.
First down and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Finds a nice lane there, and that's good for 6 yards.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
2nd down, looking for options. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Here's the give on 3rd and short. And the run will not get there. They're turned away right near that marker. Now it's 4th down. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Going for it on their own side, Brock. Okay, bold call, but they only need a yard. They're going for this. He's got it to his running back. Free inside the 30. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Oilers take the lead just before halftime.
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get them on a handoff, pin-up, pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball, he gets the touch. He can do his damage big time.
That one right down the middle. And the Oilers take a 4-point lead. They put a touchdown on the board, and now they'll send it away. Returning it from the 4. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. They've got blackjack on the clock. Not a ton of time to use before halftime. First down throw by Purdy. Intercepted. Tremaine Edmonds has it. And the Oilers might be able to get some points late after the interception. Well, great team defense here. Somebody hit him in there, caused that pass to float on him a bit, and it gave the linebacker time to race in and make the interception.
And you know what team stands for, right? T-E-A-M. Together, everyone achieves more. It took all of them together. It took that rush to impact the quarterback. It took that linebacker to deliver on the other end, a critical takeaway.
All right, now a timeout is called. 9 seconds to go in this half.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Second and manageable. He's throwing. Hits his running back. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. It's a 34-yarder from that right hash. Tucker's kick is up and good. And add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35. First down now, ball at the 33. Hand off to the back. Cuts his way through a tackle. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops. He picked up close to 4. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Off the play fake, Purdy. On him quick, and they bring it down. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming 3rd down.
That is not the way they needed to come out of the locker room here to begin the second half. Trailing, got to play with a sense of urgency. Got to protect your quarterback, and they didn't either.
Let's see what they went with on 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. This is a heater going deep. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. George Kittle, the intended receiver. And now they're staring at 4th and long. The 49ers are lined up in punt formation. And he drives this into the pouring rain. And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return. All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10. Trying the right side. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who got to have short memories. You tell me these two defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
Making that throw into double coverage to a running back, I don't want to live off of that, and I certainly am not going to count on it. But give some credit to the effort it took to make that catch. A whole bunch of bodies around him.
Nickel set from the Niners on 3rd down. Dropping back to throw. It's cut by Harrison. He is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. He picks up 28 on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Houston.
From a great throw to a nice route catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
Let's go.
They're throwing it. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
From the 40, here comes 2nd and 10. Set up the screen here for Harrison. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Route set. This is 3rd and 5.
3rd and 5.
Here we go.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. This one quickly to Harrison. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. A 9-yard gain and good for a 1st down.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Plowing up the middle. And he manages to find a little traction on that soaked field as he fights forward for a couple. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Setting up to throw. Connecting on the slant. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it'll be 1st down, Houston.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. Didn't sell the draw enough, and he pays the price. He's headed the wrong direction, backs him up for 2nd down. Now that right there might be the first and last time we see them go to the ground on this drive, partner. First time they get away from throwing the ball, and they wind up losing yardage.
Yeah, that's pretty surprising, too, because when you passed it well, you're expecting those defenders to rush upfield.
And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Oilers push their lead further to start the half. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. Tucker able to tack on the extra point. And the Oilers double their lead to 14.
49ers 24.
Following the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition has in store. Brings in the kick at the 9. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30.
26-yard line.
49ers to the line. 1st and 10. Back to throw. Here's Purdy. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little shorter than 35.
It's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Running for the marker on 2nd. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. 7 yards on that pickup. And that gives the 49ers the first.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
Get set, get set.
Man in motion, out of the slot. Purdy throwing here on first. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Now run, James. He is down to the 30-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down. We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's 49ers ball, and they're sort of in comeback mode here. They trail to start the 4th. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Get set, get set. Ready, start.
From the gun is Purdy. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
Breaking the huddle. Here's 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
And better luck next time for you. I feel for those running backs because that blitz was drawn up to hit him right in the mouth.
Still set up at the 9. It's 2nd and goal.
21.
Looking to throw, Purdy. Gets it to him on the screen. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers now within 1 score in the 4th. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Extra point is good by Gonzalez. And the 49ers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. He fields this one, but is not going to return it from the end zone, so the ball is going to be placed down at the 35-yard line.
35-yard line.
All set to go now from the 35.
Let's go now.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
They go play action on 1st down. Blitz is there, and he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And right there's the danger, Kate, when you put the ball in the air. How many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't. They call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with the sack.
It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. Just couldn't get it to Marvin Harrison Jr. there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Got it. Ready? Let's go. Ready?
He's going to throw this one. He put some juice on a deep throw down the middle. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
And a big hit on the return to stop him cold.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. Big gain, has them across the 40. 30. He's at the 10. And he's going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers now trailed by just a point in the 4th. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the 4th. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Return coming from the 6. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And he showed some nice bursts on that run back, didn't he? Getting them all the way out to their own 40.
Hey, maybe in the end this return just gets lost in the shuffle when we recap things, Kate. But you surrender a lead in the 4th quarter and you feel that momentum being lost. That's exactly what excellent special teams do. They turn it around. It's why that 3rd phase is coached and coached and coached, because you never know when your opportunity may arise. What a great return to begin this drive.
3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Design bootleg here. Big trouble now, and the ball is out. And they scoop it up. Time to push for the line. And from where that fumble came, Brock, 0 chance they were going to turn a profit on that play, right? But at least they did get it back.
Well, I think you know the only thing redeeming about that play, Kate.
They got the ball back.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, they got the ball back, but a whole lot longer down in distance.
Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Okay, ready?
4th and forever coming up.
Go! 70 Lions!
Now we're going to get an offensive timeout, so that's their first. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. The Oilers about set to punt. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return.
At their own 28-yard line.
San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10.
Get set, get set. 18, watch out. Up.
Now it's Purdy. Dialing up a receiver screen. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
You'll hear defensive coaches all the time really ask their players to pull the trigger. Read, react, diagnose, and when you see it, go fire away. And that's exactly what the defense does to take away that screen.
That takes us to the 2-minute warning in Houston. 49ers don't want to see this one go to overtime. All right, here we go. Second down.
Get set. Get set. 18. Watch out.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. Trying to connect, but it winds up incomplete. Now he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two becomes three, and on and on and on.
Running back sent in motion. Throwing now. He throws a bullet down the left sideline. Oh my goodness, it's intercepted! Byron Murphy picks it.
Just how many times do these games at this level, Kate, come down to plays like this? In the end, you don't want to be the team making the mistakes. You want to be the one capitalizing on them. And now this offense has got a chance to do so.
He'll look to throw it. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Ball stays at that 37. Here's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Finds him over the middle. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight ends short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Here he is to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense. He got too aggressive to try and stop that play, and they tag him for pass interference. So the drive continues after that pass interference call. We've got 1st and 10. Setting up to pass. Short pass brought in. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Timeout taken by the offense, their second. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal.
Some certainly do it better than others, Kate, but every running back in the league today has got to do just that. You cannot be a one-dimensional back in the league anymore. You can't. You got to be able to handle your business, both toting the ball as a runner, and really importantly as a check down athlete on short throws.
And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage. Now the offense is going to take its 3rd and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. A modest amount of time left, Brock, but crucially no timeouts for him. It's 1st down. Throw right side, hauled in by Harrison. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. To get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
Good offenses, okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
A modest amount of time left, Brock, but crucially no timeouts for him. It's 1st down. Here he is to throw. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
It's 2nd down and 10.
35 seconds to go. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing it again here. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. They just can't finish the play.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Oh, my will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Oh, man, Brock, they decided to air it out in pursuit of a touchdown that time, but it's intercepted, and the visit to the red zone comes up empty.
And that one stings, Kate. It really does. You have a limited opportunity that looks in that close, particularly as we get through the second half. But once you get, you have to finish with points.
First down throw by Purdy. And he won't find an escape. They converge and drop him for the safety. How about the big fella in the middle coming through? Get out of his way, disrupting everything. How about that?
Why am I picturing some household, I don't know where, but a mom and dad and aunt and uncle and old coach, somebody celebrating because that defensive tackle just made his name known. They eat double teams. They gobble up people at the line of scrimmage. Not often do they make the head.
Has room down the left sideline. And he will score. And with almost no time left, that should clinch the win. Point after upcoming, this for a 2-score lead to potentially clinch the win. And likely game-winning extra point strikes true, and that should do it. We got a 2-score game now late.
47, 49ers, 38.
What do you think, Brock? Can we get dueling kick return touchdowns, huh? Let's find out. The kick is away. Fielded at the 7. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. They connect on the deep shot. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. The timeout arrives with just 3 seconds remaining in this game, so we've got one more snap coming up. All right, one more snap to play here. They kick the running back in motion. One final shot here. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. Cut near the goal line. He has the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers have cut it to a 3-point game here in the 4th. So 6 points at the buzzer, Brock, but 0 effect on our final outcome.
Yeah, I get that, but I'll tell you what, that'll be one of the first plays they watch in the film room this coming week. Like you said, they lose whether that's scored or not, but Coach will always emphasize effort on the field. Reaching that end zone to end an already decided game, and his effort with a capital E.
So hard work rewarded as they take a well-earned win in this one. And this isn't just any 1-0 start for them. They pick up what could end up being a key division victory to have later in this season. So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Huard, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the Oilers, as we'll see you next time from Houston. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Penix gonna throw straight away. Caught, nice game left side. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He just gets down inside the 35-yard line.
6 yards.
It's a pickup of 26. And that means it'll be first down, San Francisco.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go. Panther 60. Panther 60. Ready?
From the shotgun, Penix. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or he just had a surprise break in concentration. It's so unusual at this level to see a drop pass unless there's a hit involved.
Ball still on that 34-yard line, 2nd and 10. And again, it's Penix. Finds him on the crossing route. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Catch made. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Penix is going to throw again. And he brings it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers finish up an excellent opening series. Well, you couldn't ask for a better start to a game than that. The offense taking it all the way down the field and finishing with 6.
These opening drives, Kate, are such tone setters. It is why every offense loves to script their first 15 plays, right? Everybody knows what's coming. Allows you during the practice week to get into rhythm, but even better when you're that sharp, that crisp, and you finish off and get the early lead.
That's up and through for the point after. And the 49ers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Now Borregales on to send it away. Here's Jamal Agnew on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. So here are the Falcons out on offense for their first drive. Leading them out, someone with a big arm and a field general's mindset, Drake May.
Kate, you watch Drake play this game, and he checks every box you want for a franchise quarterback. Tall, athletic, great arm. Now he's got to take all that wonderful potential into week-to-week productivity.
They're going to run it here. It's Bijan Robinson. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks.
49ers closing in, and down he goes. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough third down.
First, you try to run it. Second, you try to throw it. And both times, you end up behind your own line of scrimmage. Break out the coffee along the sideline. Get everybody a dose of caffeine, because one side came to play, and the other better wake up.
The third down throw falls incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And that brings up 4th and long. On comes Bradley Pinion. Spent his first 4 seasons in the Bay Area to punt it. Has it at the 37. And he's brought down before the return gets far. Great job taking down that ultimate team challenge. Don't relax yet, though. There's always another one to take on.
Why you all in my face, taking up all of my space? You should get out of my way. You should get out of my way.
Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Going play action, May. Ooh, on him quick there. They bring him to the turf. And that sack drives him in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of this second down.
Pretty even match in this first half, and you just kind of wait. Right? You just kind of try to get a feel for which defense is going to come to life. And when you get that sack, that could go a long way to infusing some energy on that side of the ball.
A lot of work to do as that sack makes this a tough 2nd and 17. Operating from the gun, here's May. He's in trouble and gets brought down again. And the back-to-back sacks. Nice work by the defense there. Sets him up with a 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
3rd and long for him here. The ball is out. May lost it. Picked up by the 49ers. And what a way to begin the scoring. Brock as they take it back for the touchdown. The 49ers go up 6-0 here in the first. Great time to bring some extra pressure off that snap. And that made all the difference in getting that fumble and the defensive score.
I could hear it in your voice. I think you saw it coming. I saw it coming. I think even the crowd saw it coming.
Yep.
That quarterback did not see that blitz coming, and boy, did it pay dividends.
This is Andres Borregales trying to tack on the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the 49ers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return score. And with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. Has this at the 6. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Back out comes the Chicago offense for their second drive. And as they get set, partner, I'd imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games, that sense of urgency can reward.
Fought off a tackle, but he lost the football! And the 49ers get to it! All right, struggled a little bit that time. Change up your strategy and try it again. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. They go play action. Here's May. He's going to pull this one down and run with it.
Dude, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But the Nets the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
On 2nd down, Robinson. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here. It's going to bring up 3rd down. A great call in a short yardage situation right there, Brock. And that was exactly the type of front that defense needed to have.
Yeah, I agree with you. I love the X's and O's of it. And then even more, the guys going out there and executing it, pulling the trigger to create that loss.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
Oftentimes, these early exchanges are just a feeling-out process for rushers and blockers. But they can also set the tone for the battles the rest of the game. And that defender, you know, with an early win, he's feeling really good about himself.
We'll get it at the 9. Breaks a tackle. He's still going. And something on the return, but not much as it still ends inside the 20. So here come the 49ers now to take over for the first time. And leading them out is a master at overcoming adversity before and after being drafted 8th overall in 2024. Out of your alma mater, Washington, it's Michael Penix Jr.
One of the big advantages of Michael Penix coming into the league is it wasn't storybook in college. In fact, he got beat up in Bloomington. Everybody remembers the end at Washington, the runner-up for the Heisman, the national title game. But he took a beating. Injuries derailed many of his years back at Indiana. And I think because of that background, because of all that gets built through that adversity, he's more than ready for everything that comes his way in the NFL.
A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Pick up of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7. At the Bears' 47-yard line.
Back to the well again. He's almost to the markers. His effort takes it to the 40. 3rd down. We finish one quarter in what's still a scoreless game. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. Back to Levi Stadium right after this. We're back, and it's 49ers football as we resume. They're looking at a borderline gimme 3rd down here. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. Give him 5 on the play. And that gives the 49ers the first.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he's going to score. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers get the game's first points here in the second. Well, Brock, this was the type of start we expected, right? Given the lopsided matchup we've got, now it's up to their opponents to start giving them a challenge. Keep this one competitive.
Easier said than done, and you know that, Kate, playing as severe underdogs on the road, how they respond on this next drive is going to be really telling for the direction this game goes.
Very good. You took on that challenge and
the 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They'll start at the 40, so great starting field position following the interception. And good vision there as he's across midfield and down to the 45-yard line. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open.
Touchdown, 49ers! Eric Silver, 45 yards. And the 49ers come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Well, these two teams battled through a scoreless first half. Finally, a breakthrough here in quarter number 3.
And I just wonder how that played for both of them psychologically, because when you battle through a scoreless first half, now you know that every possession is increasingly crucial. Who can put points on the board, make the other team chase? Wonder if you get a lift and if they get deflated a little bit.
The extra point splits the uprights, and it's now a 7-0 game. Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Ravens offense getting ready now for their first possession of the second half. Well, Charles, you and I said at intermission, feels like we're set up for a good second half. Well, the other side scored. Now it's up to them to answer. How do they respond here with their first drive of the second half?
Well, bottom line is they just saw the ball go in the end zone against their defense, and they saw what good offense looks like. They believe they've got a good offense as well. Run the best plays you've got to the top performers you have, and try to move that ball down the field for an answering score.
Here's a 2nd and 5. They'll motion the tight end across the formation. They'll run again here with Robinson. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
Throwing here is May. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
Good, clean play. No flags coming out of the pocket of the officials. Turns into an incompletion, and that should get them off the field with a 3-and-out.
Here's Stout to punt as he boots this one away. This is fielded at the 27. Nicely done. Another one up, another one down. Keep grinding and keep racking up those wins.
Being on some chill, we go 0 to 100 real quick. They be on that rap to pay the bill.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. On 1st down, here's Penix. Taking a shot deep here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Penix here from the gun. And the defense making a play on this opening series. That one is knocked away, and that brings up 3rd down.
I don't think there's any question about it. You can see right from the jump here, the point of emphasis with this coaching staff. Be active with your hands, not just one guy. All these guys are flying around and so actively, aggressively looking for that impact play.
And this one is launched downfield. Opening drive headed for 4th down. That's incomplete. Defender there to knock it away. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. Penix working from the gun. Hits him on the out route. And this play's going to come to an end at the 27. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And that means it'll be 1st down San Francisco. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
Throwing now on 1st down, Penix. He's got a man left. And he's going to have this out near the 40, just a little bit short of it. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
Oh, put some heat on this deep ball, left side. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And it's going to be 2nd down.
Incomplete. It leads to 2nd and 10.
Again, Penix to the air. He's looking deep once again. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Brings up a 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
And they'll throw 3rd and long. He's loaded another one up. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Now Penix off the play action. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those... Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. It's a design boot. On it, and he nearly picked it. Oh, couldn't hang on in the end. The offense got lucky on a risky throw there. It's 2nd down.
Incomplete. Kool-Aid McKinstry, their defensive.
Now here he goes on the boot. Absolutely fires this one right side. He's got it deep downfield. And this is across midfield and into enemy territory.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. It's Penix yet again. And he's going to try another deep one here. This is caught inside the 15. And he's going to take this down to the 11-yard line. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And that gives the 49ers the first.
I have loved this opening script. Aggressive, taking your shots. You know, the numbers tell you get an explosive play on a drive. In the NFL today, you're typically going to score. With that shot down the field, well, they're knocking on the door in the red zone.
Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers put up points to begin the game. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep. Certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure of what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
Were you trying to get crazy with this thing? Don't you know I'm loco?
Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up 1st and 10. Blown back, gets the handoff. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
The 42-yard line.
They give it to him again. And he's down to almost, nope, they're actually going to give him the 30 here. A 28-yard pickup there. And that means it'll be 1st down San Francisco.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender. Heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this piece down.
Penix now on 1st down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit. And you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. It's inside the 10. And he stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to, and keep them from piling on those yards.
And that is how you take down a challenge, baby. You have some momentum after that. Let's pick out another challenge and keep it going.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. They're going to throw. May. That's out wide here for Robinson. And just shutting him off there. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And that goes for a gain of 31.
Well, partner, it's pretty simple. One thing you don't want to see defensively, on the very first snap of the game, some guy running free like we just saw there.
Heck of a start for this offense, no doubt. On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. Now Robinson coughs up the football. It's loose. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers.
You remember in preseason we were going to the different training camps and visiting teams, and we always would see the running backs working out and going through those gauntlet drills. And, guys either slapping at the ball or the machines. You got to learn to take care of it.
Yeah, they lost it there. Big fumble. Looking to put a drive together. To the air, Penix. And he's got Jockey. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
They'll run. This is George Hilani. And shutting him off now open field. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 24 yards the gain there. Another first down as well. Well, no slow start here. A couple nice chunk plays back-to-back.
I love the momentum that they're showing here early because they did it both ways, right? Threw the ball on first down for a nice chunk of yardage. Came right back and ran the ball. Looks like they've got the defense set back on their heels. Let's see if they can keep this moving.
Well done. You've defeated this old...
I just want to rock. The body of the
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And he'll take it for 4 yards on the game's first play. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 6. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. Fred Warner in for the sack. It is a loss of 8, and now it's 3rd down. Working out of the gun, it's May, and that is incomplete.
I understand it's 3rd down and the quarterback's trying to make a play, Mike, but if you're going to make a dangerous throw on 3rd down and you're going to force the ball into tight coverage, at least do it past the sticks. Try to pick up that 1st down and maintain possession. He tries to thread the needle. Ball falls incomplete, and now it brings up 4th down.
He'll return it from the 11. And a nice return there. The offense not going to be backed up as much as they could have. Drives going to start from beyond the 20. Well, 49ers offense set to get to work for the first time. They'll be led out by the lefty from the University of Washington. It's Michael Penix.
I always like studying quarterbacks in year 2. I think rookie year, there can either be a lot of growth, right? There's the biggest ability to take that jump, but there's a...
The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. That's the former defensive rookie of the year, Will Anderson. He's in for the sack. It's going to be a loss of 8 to begin the drive.
Prior to the opening kickoff, the home crowd is rocking. They're on their feet cheering.
First and 10. A run up the middle with Pacheco. Now Pacheco loses the football.
So the biggest thing that stands out here, Mike, is the fact that the defense just continues to pursue to the ball. Every defense focuses on get as many hats to the ball carrier as possible because the guy in front of you, he misses the tackle or he falls down. You have to be there to make up for it, and the pursuit to the ball is not only how they're able to get him down, it's ultimately how they're able to take the ball away.
To the ground, a first down run. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. A gain of 11 on that one. First down, 49.
Let's go.
They'll stay on the ground. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. That's Dexter Lawrence in for the tackle.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 8.
Here we go. Here we go.
They'll stick with him again. And he will get into the end zone. George Holani. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Of a run right there, and I can't tell you, Mike, how many running backs coaches I've heard over the years say your responsibility with the ball is to make the first guy miss. We can't block everybody on the field. That's the role of a good running back, and you see it here. All it takes is one missed tackle to get this guy in space, and he's able to do the rest with his legs and take it all the way.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. This is Holani. And good vision there as he's across midfield and down to the 45-yard line. They'll get 17 on that one, and the Niners have a first down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
They'll throw with Penix. Oh, he's got him in wide open, complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive. And am I seeing this correctly? They brought out the field goal team here on first down. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. And the 49ers take a 3-0 lead. Well, they had the solid field position there to start the opening drive and didn't have to really move it too far to be in range and take the 3-0 lead.
And a lot of times I think that even I look at this a little bit negatively because of where they started with the field position. Hey, they still got 3 points out of this drive. Got a little momentum going. Got things set up for the rest of the ball game. Take the 3, be happy, and move on.
So now the Ravens getting ready for their first go on offense. And here's a look at their leader, standing 6'4".
And there's a word that constantly gets thrown around with this guy when you talk to anyone in the building. Potential. They are sky high on what they believe he can grow into in the role of a starting quarterback.
Now Robinson coughs up the football. It's loose. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. Nice job there getting the win. Next up, another challenge, of course. The Patriot offense set to go as they've got it 1st and 10. Now a handoff to start it out. Robinson.
And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path.
Gibson gets hit, and he fumbles it. Oh, one of the linebackers has got it. Congratulations on yet another victory. Now, you can go right to the next challenge if there's another one available, or return to challenges to receive your reward.
can feel this fire building up a little while. And when chicken wire, sure enough, it's live.